Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is the final Big Lots item that I need to unbox. So far I have done the werewolf, the zombie, the scarecrow, and counting this, that is the whole lineup for this year from Lowe's 2024. Now, before I decided on the zombie being my favorite, this used to be my favorite just because it was a simple scare, but then I got Emmeline, and then that's just a way better version of this, although it is more expensive, so you're gonna get a better product, but I still am interested to see how this one holds up. Okay, here we are. Oh, this is Emmeline all over again, isn't it? It even has the two-part bit. Oh no, I just realized something. I love Turkey design this year. They have the best packaging habits. That's kind of funny, the way that just peeked around. Keep an eye on this creep. CDs is what I've been dealing with this whole day. Freaking twist tie nonsense. I am so over it at this point. Just use like zip ties, please. That would be just peachy. Or don't like package it this way. Do it like any of the other companies. Because this is like pre-unboxing. You don't even get to like take it out yet. You just have to like untie everything first. Sorry, I've got to get like really into this. Got to get focused to untie all these. Okay, finally. I believe that is all of them. Now I'm not gonna get all my hopes up because I know there's gotta be another twist tie somewhere in here connecting a bunch of pieces. Nope, nice. Let's push these guys out of the way, connect the base. Yeah, this is just like Emmeline, I'm not gonna lie. It's just like their version of it. They like saw Emmeline, they're like, we could do that too. We could do a good jump scare as well. But I mean, if you are gonna try and do your own version of any jump scare animatronic, Emmeline is quite the amazing pick because it is quite possibly the best jump scare in retail. Okay, we've got a bunch of parts here. I recognize this is the stopper. Sorry, just had to bend down the camera for this. I do not need this anymore. And look, we have a pretty sick pneumatic cylinder type thing. Not an actual pneumatic cylinder, it's just a kind of pretend one. Which honestly, these things being added to the animatronic automatically just kind of makes it a good jump scare, because this is where it's at. Okay, now I've got this whole mech put together here. It's pretty cool looking. It is much larger than I thought it would be. But this thing has some pretty wobbly, pretty posable hands. So you could totally have it like it's lunging out at you like properly. That is kind of cool. Now it does have that plastic connection here. Not very appreciated, thank you Techie. But that's kind of to be expected. I will point it out nonetheless, because obviously I want them to improve, at least improve in my eyes. What's going on with this? Oh, okay, I see, I'm catching its drift. I understand what its whole dealio is right here. Oh, I may have put it on in the wrong order. Do not fret or fear. This should be easy. I'm so glad I have long arms. That just made that way easier. Dang, I really like the form of this animatronic. It looks really nice. Even though I already have Emmeline, I might want to keep this one. I am enjoying this animatronic so far. Dang, this is super easy. Okay, cool. I like this. Okay, this ghost is pretty awesome. I like this ghost. Now, I've already wired everything up because the process of putting this together is so simple. Like you just wire it as you're putting it together since all the internals are exposed for a while. And I'm just gonna have to grab a adapter cord from another animatronic to attach to this one so that I could freaking test it. Cause this one doesn't have an adapter cord. None of the Big Lots animatronics come with adapter cords. Please just have them come with adapter cords. It's so easy, and it like at this rate they're selling incomplete product without the adapter cord. It's just crazy to me. But I shall stop complaining about that and go grab the actual cord. Okay, low key, just based off of its looks now, this might be my favorite Big Lots one, like topping the zombie. I just kind of like ghosts. I'm not sure why. I just really enjoy ghosts. Okay, and if this one's speaker is anything like the others, it'll be really loud. So prepare yourself. Oh, it's got to reset first. Nice. I'm not very sure that I like its audio. Obviously the jump scare is good, but they added this pointless talking. That's pretty awesome. That's a pretty like good jump scare. It's shooting much lower. It's more for like kids. But I do like its glowing blue color. I just don't like its voice, and I love its posable arms. And I love that it doesn't like fall over when it doesn't have weight. It's just like not too intensive a jump scare that it would make itself fall over. You don't need weight on it. It still like bounces up the back of its base a bit. Also, since it is a sort of short jump scare, it doesn't have a long reset time. It gets up fairly quickly compared to when it lunges. Here, let's see it go again. I still like don't expect how far it goes. But I wish that it started its reset immediately, because it just stops to talk, and that's so annoying with jump scare animatronics. It's like, I don't need to hear your speech. You got the scare, now go back. Now some jump scare animatronics could get a pass with this if they are like good enough, but this one I don't like its voice very much. Also, this one has a really small box, which is awesome. Like really good for storage. I care a lot about storage because I don't have a lot of it, and like small boxes are very highly appreciated. Like genuinely, they could have just had the base be one piece and it'd be like a pretty tall box, but they decided to separate it into two pieces. Now, despite its missing adapter cord, and actually I was gonna say and then like another negative, but there's nothing really else wrong with it. It's a good animatronic. I think it's worth its price. It still could be less. It's like $170, I believe. Yeah, I was totally right on the money. It is $170, and I think that that's honestly a fair price for this. There's not a lot to it, but I think it's very well built. I didn't really find anything where I think that it's gonna break. And it was just really straightforward. It has a small box. It just kind of checks all the boxes. It could be a bit cheaper. Like if Home Depot was selling this, they'd sell it for like 100 or 150 at most. But unfortunately, Home Depot does not sell jump scare animatronics. I really hope that they do in the future, because I would like some more jump scare animatronics for a very affordable price. But for now, we have this, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. Would recommend. That's a pretty high note to end the whole Big Lots saga of me unboxing like the Big Lots lineup from this year. My favorites have to be the Ghost and Zombie, because they're simple Halloween characters. They do their job. It's kind of like they're the quintessential version of what they're supposed to be. The Werewolf is awesome, but I don't really trust its quality. I feel like it's gonna break with how violent it is, and it's kind of like here and there plastic parts. The Scarecrow is awesome in concept, but in execution, they cut too many corners and it sacrificed its good looks. But it is totally carried by its audio. That is definitely the best audio out of this lineup, is the Scarecrow. So they all have their pluses and minuses. The giant minus that has been kind of plaguing this whole thing is the lack of adapter cords. I can't keep running on that the whole time, but I must stress again, please add an adapter cord. It will make the product complete. When people buy these animatronics, they just fully expect an adapter cord. Nobody's reading it, checking if it has one, because all animatronics have adapter cords, with the exception of like the jumping spider. And that's what I did. I bought them. I thought that they would just include an adapter cord, but it didn't. But I think I'm going to keep the Zombie and keep the Ghost, and I'm gonna go and buy some adapter cords for those two fellas, because honestly, I think they're worth the struggle, especially because I paid 50% off, so pretty worth it. I hope that this video was helpful and it helped you make a decision on an animatronic, and I shall see you in the next video. Go. Bye-bye.